Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be. Now at the plate, George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Fielder, George.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fastball called for strike 2. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Right there for strike 1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Sale is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Jose Altuve is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The next 0-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, man. Since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball, and Justin Verlander is all the way back.
Hit in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. His line against Justin Verlander, he has been silent. 0 for 13. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Verlander now on 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Man at first for him following the 1-out single. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Moreland becomes out
Batting
number
fourth.
2 this inning.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He takes in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gurriel.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bogaerts is there for it. 2 down. Man at second here with 2 away, and in the bat next it'll be Tyler White. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. White, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. We'll go to the bottom. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Brock Holt now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. And he popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Settling in now, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Gurriel calls for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. And a slider, cold strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Jose Altuve comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped him up. Vasquez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Mookie Betts, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1, 2, 3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weakly hit towards first. Moreland gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. So 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Tyler White will bat next.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler White.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Leading off
Mac?
for the Red Sox.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Bogart.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third
Rafael
baseman,
Devers, the next to bat. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Left side, but well foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. In now, Josh Reddick, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a fastball down below the knees. Reddick gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
the center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's safe. Now batting. The third baseman.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that one right down Main Street.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now 1-0 Houston. Here's Jackie Bradley now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 10.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely. Man, he's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now, time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Matt Barnes is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2. Gurriel leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Devers in foul ground, and the inning is over. Good. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Brantley is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This inning, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The batter,
Boy, talk
number
about
2.
hitting into some
Shortstop,
rough luck. That
Xander
was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance? Robinson Chirinos. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 3. Drilled down the line. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Stepping in now, George Springer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Pitch popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chirinos leads off second with nobody out. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And there's one down now.
The third
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First offering on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One out and a runner on third. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll get in there safely. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 2 for 4. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
In there, 1-2 now. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Rafael Devers. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Brock Holt. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. No hits to this point. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick on the run, but this will land untouched. 0-1 count and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Here comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Reddick at the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now. 1 run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander.
Now pitching for the
So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Mookie Betts will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Altuve for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the one. Ninth inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Digging in now, Michael Brantley. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the clown. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump, and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So a big moment in the ball game here. Tyler White, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready with another two-strike offering. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing
digging in, Mitch Moreland head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Davinsky, a California-born ball player. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Popped straight up. Bregman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marisnick on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
The designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing grounder to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Chirinos.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Brandon Workman, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 44.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Oh, 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. Popped up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
The second baseman.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have 1 left for Houston. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Will Harris comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. check swing and a pop-up now to the left side.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, the
Standing in, Brock Holt. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's a .333 hitter. Fouled off. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. In order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The catcher, Christian.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing here and a little looper. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
First baseman, Mitch.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Bregman over to his right, and the inning is over. Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball.